My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. I sing and speak of my country, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside. O America, listen to this plea. O mother country, forgive me for this loyalty. Of both I sing, but which is my country? I am amidst two homes, both equal, both beloved. For I owe my birth to one, but my art to another, my seeds to one, but my nurture to the other. Land of the pilgrim's pride. But America, you are this pilgrim's pride, and you are this pilgrim dreamer's dream, if only you remain my guide, and if only you embrace my side, I shall sing, let freedom ring. Thank you all for having me here today. I'm extremely honored and humbled to be here at this inaugural event, and so many great speakers have come here before. But I am here just to tell you a story, to unfold to you a story, so that I can convey to you a message, a call to arms, to think from your heart about this simple yet important question. Where is your home? Is it defined by where you were born? Is it where you've always lived? Is it defined by the color of your passport? In my case, it's green, and most of you have a blue passport. Is it defined by the status of your citizenship in whatever country you're in? Or is it where your heart is? Is it what your spirit is? To let you think about these questions, I will tell you my own story. I was born and raised in the country of Pakistan. I was born here in the southern city of Karachi, right here, and then moved up north to Lahore. Karachi, it's 23.5 million people. Okay, it's a lot of people. One of the biggest cities ever in the world. I was born and raised there, but then moved to Lahore around the age of 5. And this age was a very important age for me because at this time, my grandparents moved to another place, and this place was across the oceans to America. They moved to the United States of America, and I didn't even know what America was, but I had heard it was a great place. I had heard that since they went, maybe they'll call my mom over, and one day I'll get to go over. And I realized maybe I'm destined to be an American, and one day I would also get to be an American. I'll tell you a bit about the city of Lahore, where I always lived. Paris of South Asia, it's a beautiful, beautiful city. Bottom is the park here that I used to live by. This is the town that I used to live in. And this is the park I used to go to almost every single day. As I speak to you, I can feel the fresh air of this park. I can feel the dew on the grass of this park. I can feel the weather, the beautiful weather in this park. I can feel the heat of the ground at this mosque. I can feel the coolness of the marbles when I touched my head against the ground of this mosque praying. I can feel history unfolding in this museum, based since the British days, because just like America, Pakistan was also a British colony. I'll tell you now a little bit about my school. I went to St. Peter's High School. It was a British school, and of course it was a Catholic school, but I didn't really know any difference. I just learned to live with people of all diverse backgrounds, religious beliefs. I went to this school. It was an amazing school. Studies over here were very difficult. Education, let me tell you, is entirely different here compared to other countries like India and Pakistan. In 3rd grade, I memorized the inner ear anatomy. I had to memorize the anatomy of the heart and the brain and the lungs. At least these are the organs I remember memorizing in 4th grade. In 4th grade, starting 2nd grade, I had to start drawing the map of my own country with the rivers, with all the states, with all the mountains. I drew that map maybe about 50 times during that year because that was how education was, extremely difficult, and you had to be disciplined. So I was really grateful and honored to have gotten an education. But Every single morning as we drove through my town going to my school, I used to see these children who were my age, but unlike me, they were in rags. And unlike me, they were emaciated. They did not have anything to eat. What they did as I traveled to thrive through education, to get to school with British books laden in my back, these students, wait, did I say students? No. I thought they were students because I thought everyone in that age needed to go to school. But no, not everyone gets to go to school in Pakistan and India. Here, everyone gets to go to school. Everyone has the opportunity to attain an education. And those are the snapshots I will never forget. Finally, in 5th grade, my dad told me, this is the last year you'll be here in St. Peter's. And then, after this year, 6th grade starts in America, and I was so thrilled. I just could not believe it. For months, I just couldn't sleep because I was so excited to come to America. All my friends were jealous. They were like, you get to go to America? You get to go there and study there? That's amazing. It was a land of fantasies. Anyway, by the end of it, I finally got through 5th grade and moved to the United States of America in April of 2004. You might be wondering how assimilating to this country was. I already knew English because this was a British English school, but I knew English in a different way. When I came here, I wanted to, find the dustbin because I like to throw my things away where they're supposed to go. I asked my friends, hey, can you tell me where the dustbin is? And she says, we don't have dustbins in America. And I said, what? Do Americans not dispose of things? And she was like, what are you trying to do? I said, I just want to throw this away. And she says, you mean a trash can? And I'm like, a trash can? Okay. I guess that is the word for dustbins here. So I had to learn the differences here and assimilate to this country and adapt. And it was a great journey. So finally, I started to realize that education here was entirely different, and that here not everyone realized that education is a treasure, a resource. The way I had seen it there, I was honored to be educated. I was one of the very few children in the entire country to be educated. But here, I wanted to uphold those values and work hard. And here are these are the presidents of the United States of America who sent me letters, and they said to me, through hard work, you can succeed in this country. By being an American, you have a duty to yourself and to your country and to the world. So I continued this and then finally graduated from high school. This was a big event in my parents' lives because they had left everything to come to the United States to educate me and to continue to give me more opportunities. And then I realized, well, higher education, I want to go to a university, but I cannot because I am not a United States citizen, and still am not. But Texas Tech embraced me. Texas Tech embraced me with full force in the Honors College, and this was my springboard to success. I continued to do research, to be nerdy as I was meant to be, because I'm brown, and traveled all across the country presenting my work. But I realized this was a diverse nation. This was a nation of immigrants. My textbook, political science textbook, says that the romanticized notion of America is that anyone could come to the United States and succeed through hard work. This is what the presidents had said in their letters to me, that work hard and you will succeed. This is what the founding fathers created this country based upon those ideals. And just like the founding fathers, I uphold this truth that I am endowed by my Creator with certain unalienable rights, despite the fact that I have an alien registration number, without which I will be sent back. Despite the fact I am endowed to these rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. When my father told me last night, that when he heard that I was giving this talk, he wrote to me in an email and he says, "Dear Saba, American people have a big heart and mind and vision. This is the reason they are number one in the planet. I am always saying from the bottom of my heart, God bless America, and I am blessed to be here, your father. I ask you, is this too romanticized of a notion to call us Americans? I uphold the same sentiments my father does. I am blessed to be here. He left everything to come here. Was it a mistake, as politicians here say, that bringing your children here to give them an opportunity, to give them the plethora of resources here? Was it a mistake? I ask you this. I ask you, is it really a romantic idea? America taught me to play, to smile, to seek heights, to climb heights, to touch the skies, to innovate, to create. So is it really a romantic idea to call us Americans? I ask you, where is your home? And are you American, and in what way are you an American? I ask you if we are Americans. Thank you.